We can't get married because of our tribal differences. Although we love each other, my parents would disown me if they hear about this. Once upon a time, there lived two friends who cared for each other dearly. They met in the same secondary school, and as fate would have it, they just clung to each other as if they were soulmates. Nyamiche, a handsome Ghanaian boy, and Mawena, a beautiful Ghanaian girl. They developed a strong bond for each other. Their bond and love for each other grew stronger when they met again in the same university. They both studied law and found themselves in the same class. Their bond grew so much that Nyamiche proposed to Mawena to be his girlfriend. She agreed with giggles and smiles. They would find themselves studying together and doing homework assignments together. They helped each other academically and excelled in their various classes. Everyone admired their relationship and knew for sure that they were meant for each other. During school breaks, they would visit each other at a secret location which no one knew about. They enjoyed their time together, laughing, sharing dreams, and making plans for the future. In their final year at the university, their bond grew even stronger, but the thought of not seeing each other again made them sad. They both graduated from the university with flying colors. These lovebirds kept in touch after the university. But after a while, Mawena was no more receiving phone calls from Nyaminche. She was wondering what could be the problem. Nyaminche disclosed to his parents that he had met a girl in the university with whom he had found love. Immediately, his parents asked him, which tribe is she from? Nyaminche kept quiet, knowing what he would expect from his parents. He was mute. His mother, Nanaya, said angrily, I hope she's not from the Volta region. Nyaminche kept quiet and later said, Mom, when you meet her, you would like her, smiling to his mother. A few years after, they gained employment at a prestigious law firm. They were both doing well in their various specialties. Nyaminche convinced his parents that he wanted to settle down in marriage. Nyaminche invited Mawena to meet his family. She was growing cold feet, but she finally got to Nyaminche's home and greeted his family. They liked her and said how respectful she was. They began to ask her about her background, her tribe, and her village. She informed Nyaminche's family that she was from the Volta region of Ghana. Immediately, Nyaminche's mother rose up and said, Over my dead body will I allow my son to marry an Ewe girl. Nyaminche's parents grew up in a culture where people from the Volta region of Ghana were disliked because they were labeled as wicked people who loved to dive into diabolic practices. Personally, they met an Ewe man who duped them and took away a large portion of land. Since then, this generated a big hatred for people from the Volta region of Ghana. Nyamiche was in tears, looking very hopeless. The two lovebirds were in shock and did not know what to do. Nyamiche's mother asked Mawena to immediately leave the house. Years later, Nyamiche and Mawena kept in touch with each other. They would often meet secretly and share their hopes and dreams, even though they knew their love was forbidden. They exchanged letters and messages promising to stand by each other no matter what. Their love was tested many times, but they remained strong. One day, Nyamiche's mother grew ill and needed a kidney transplant. No one in the family was a match. Nyamiche mentioned this sad ordeal to Mawena. She agreed to try and test to see if she was a match. She went to the hospital and was tested. Lo and behold, she was a match to Nanaya, Nyamiche's mother. She agreed to donate one of her kidneys to her. Nyamiche and his father were very pleased at this kind gesture of Mawena, and they thanked her for this. Nyamiche's mother's surgery was successful and she recovered. She thanked Mawena for her kindness towards her and her family. Amiche's mother and father apologized to Mawena for their reaction and behavior towards her. They said they reacted because of the misconception they had about the Ewe tribe and the personal experiences as well. They later agreed to Nyamiche and Mawena's marriage. Both families came together to celebrate their marriage ceremony. The wedding was a beautiful blend of traditions from both tribes, symbolizing unity and acceptance. Villagers from both regions attended, and there was newfound sense of harmony. Nyamiche and Mawena danced joyfully, knowing that love had conquered all obstacles. After the wedding, Nyamiche and Mawena moved into their new home, filled with hope and dreams for the future. They continued to work at the prestigious law firm, and their careers flourished. They also started a community initiative to promote unity and understanding amongst different tribes in Ghana. They held workshops, cultural exchange programs, and community events to bring people together. Despite their happiness, Nyamiche and Mawena faced challenges. They found strength in each other and continued to fight for their love. A few years later, Nyamiche and Mawena were blessed with a beautiful daughter. They named her Esinam, meaning God has heard. Esinam brought immense joy to their lives, and she grew up surrounded by love and acceptance. Nyamiche and Mawena taught her the values of kindness, respect, and unity. Nyamiche and Mawena's story inspired many others. They became a symbol of love and unity in the community. Their efforts to promote understanding and acceptance amongst tribes gained recognition, and they were invited to speak at various forums and events. Their story was featured in newspapers and on television, spreading a message of love and unity across nations. As years passed, Nyamiche and Mawena continued to build their legacy of love and unity. They expanded their community initiative, reaching more people and making a bigger impact. They also wrote a book about their journey, sharing their experiences and lessons learned. Their story became a beacon of hope for many, reminding everyone that love truly conquers all. They realized that character indeed is an individual thing, and it's not dependent on a particular tribe or race, but rather a personal thing. Moral lessons. The moral of the story is that we may have certain misconceptions about other people or other tribes, but we should always give people the benefit of doubt. We should also let love lead always. In the story, Mawena was a match and donated one of her kidneys to a woman who disliked her, at the end saving her life. In life, you never know who can be your angel or destiny helper. As the Bible says, let love lead always. In the sight of God, there is no Jew nor Greek, no black nor white, no short nor tall. Everyone is the same and equal before God. They prove that love knows no boundary and that unity and understanding can overcome prejudice and hatred.